Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's pick a card reading. Before we begin, a quick announcement. Personal services are now available. You will find the link in the description box and in the comment section, which it will be pinned, www.theenergynook.com, where you can purchase a reading. And I also have a competition going on currently to have the chance to win a past, present and future reading by participating in a membership survey that I have ongoing to get some feedback and ideas regarding memberships on the channel. Okay, moving on to the reading. Pile 1 is the blue flower, pile 2 is the yellow flower, pile 3 is the white flower, and pile 4 is the purple flower. See you at your reading. Hello pile 1, welcome to your reading. What are you manifesting currently? You chose the blue flower. Let's take a look at the first card I have for you. We have Moon Memories, the past. So right away, the energy here for you pile 1, okay, you're manifesting closure. You're manifesting closing out a cycle, okay? You're moving forward, and so you're manifesting the next stage, the next chapter, okay, in your life story, your life journey. And for many of you, I'm seeing that you are manifesting an actual journey, an actual trip, because there is travel energy here. So I see that it can be simultaneous, it goes hand in hand, that a trip, a travel, a journey can be a manifestation of your closure, right? It's almost as though by taking the trip, the travel and the journey, it's kind of like putting that, you know, I see someone putting a pole in the ground, like marking that territory, marking that line, right? The line between the past and the present and the future, of course, right? So you're moving on here, you're moving forward in your life and you're manifesting that. So I see that also here, there is this current energy of a blank canvas to an extent. So it's almost as though you're still putting it together, right? So you're manifesting it, the intention is there to move forward, but you're not fully decided on how it's gonna look, right? And this energy of the trip, the travel and the journey, it's as though there's still the finer details. It's an open-ended book, so to speak. And I'm seeing that is going to start coming in. You're going to start getting downloads and insights, your intuition guiding you to where will be most beneficial. Some of you may be looking into your astrocartography, okay? Being quite specific and quite focused about this travel, trip and journey. And also there's interest and looking into ways to be more aligned. So it's almost as though you are, you know, in the kitchen cooking up, right? You're putting the ingredients together, you're testing things out even. You could be testing out ways to manifest also. Things that work quickly. And here I have that some of you are working with water, you're going to, okay? There's something about manifesting with water here and it happening very quickly. Okay, so let's see. What else here for pile 1 and what they're manifesting currently? Yeah, I keep hearing like you're getting out, you're manifesting getting out. So some of you, this can also be about getting out of a place that you're in currently. You don't want to be there anymore. It holds old energy, old memories, okay? They don't have to be necessarily negative, not for all in the collective, but ultimately it's this acknowledgement of it's time, I'm ready to move on. And so you're manifesting getting out of that, okay? All right. For some, yes, it's more of a sticky situation kind of energy. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. So for some of you, this is also like getting out of, you know, financial constraints. So you're manifesting financial freedom here, financial independence, which goes hand in hand, right? You're going to have the means for this trip, travel and journey, and for getting out of a current living circumstance, right? A current financial circumstance. which hold this, you know, it's the past, it's old energy. So you are leveling up here. You're manifesting a level up, okay, pal one. And it's across the board. Yes, Queen of Pentacles, we know it's about money, finances, but ultimately it's an energy of overhaul. You know, Queen of Pentacles, she's grounded, she's practical. She'll look at all areas. She knows that it's not just about looking at, okay, I've got to pay this credit card off, or look, I've got to plan and organize the finer details of this trip. It's across the board. I need to look at everything. So there is this sense of overhaul, right? And as I shared at the beginning, closure. Out with the old, in with the new. It's this kind of energy. So you can have Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus placements. You don't have to, though I do hear that Virgo moon, Taurus moon can be significant for some of you, and rising. Yeah, a rising Virgo energy. Okay. I just heard single and ready to mingle. There's some significance around being single and being open to something new when it comes to love and dating here, though it's not the strongest energy. It's just this sense of single, ready to mingle. I see that the energy is more so, it's there, but it's not, as I say, it's not the main focus, but somehow it's going to be working its way in, right? Somehow it is manifesting, but it's not strong at this moment, right? It's unfolding. And then we have Queen of Swords. Yeah, see, you're getting it together. You're getting it together. Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So you may be one of those signs also. Again, major placements, doesn't have to be, but it's this sense of embodying Queen of Swords energy. This is boundaries. And that's what I saw, like with this pole and the drawing a line in the sand, right? Like that's it, it's done. There's no looking back. And she, you know, they're both looking, one's looking forward, one's looking the other way. It's like you're now focused on, right, the other direction, going completely in the other direction. And some of you here, you are being guided by, you know, higher powers, deities, gods, goddesses, whoever you work with here. Crows can be significant. Blackbirds, birds, you know, she has the huge angel wing here. So some of you are also manifesting, you know, stronger manifesting abilities, stronger workings, you know, when it comes to being a practitioner, even if it's just for yourself, right? Yielding stronger, more aligned results when it comes to specific outcomes and focuses. Yeah. Someone is getting new glasses here, okay? You may be manifesting that. And I know that may sound, well, okay, it's glasses, but no, there's like a particular brand or, you know, just some really beautiful pair of glasses, okay? They can be sunglasses, just glasses for reading, or that it's actually needed, you know, it's a medical. But I just had that come forward, okay? So a really nice pair of new glasses. So this tells me you're also manifesting gifts for yourself, treats for yourself, with Queen of Materials being there, and also the Queen of Voices. Queen of Swords, it is self-love, right? Again, those boundaries, and also guarding your resources. So you're manifesting, okay, security for yourself, financial security. As I say, it's a kind of overhaul energy here for you, pal one, leveling up. And we don't have to take gender into account, okay? Seven of Materials, see? Yep, you're on your way. You're on your way, and you're manifesting financial freedom, security, okay? Out with the old, in with the new. I hear like what's next, on to the next. And you're ready for this. I'm gonna get one more then. Yeah, see, you're ready. 8 of Inspiration. It's like right now, okay, when you click on this video, the things that I've been seeing, they're showing up. For some of you, they're already around you. You've already noted, you've already seen, oh yeah, that's what I was working on bringing in, right? That's what I was working on having in my life. You're starting to see, right? With 7 of Pentacles being there, this can already be unfolding. And here it's like a check-in, right? It's like a check-in that, is that what I'm getting? Is that what I'm seeing coming in now? this past is done with. Like, I'm actually making my way here for real towards financial freedom, right? Leveling up. And also some of you here, okay, you're manifesting a physical change for yourself. Yeah, look, thank you, universe. Walking away. Walking away. You're manifesting a complete different life for yourself here. And it's a confident transition. You're confident. You believe in yourself. Some of you may have been working on that, right? Subconscious beliefs. And turning that around, which ultimately is now manifesting as a turnaround of your life. Like, I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune in my mind's eye. I wanted to say Wheel of Karma. So it's almost as though here you've switched something, you know, you've switched tracks. You're aligning with where you're supposed to be for you, right? On your path. Because when I wanted to say Wheel of Karma, it's almost as though, you know, you had this energy, situations, people, especially with the past coming up there at the beginning, like pulling you towards a more karmic way of living, like just okay, consequence after consequence, but it wasn't yours, didn't belong to you. Especially with Queen of Swords being there, right? Those of you that have had legal issues going on, it's overcoming that. It's going to be done with. I just have that coming forward with Queen of Swords. And the bottom of the deck, caring connections. So there's that energy, single, ready to mingle. Okay, wonderful. That was your reading, Pal 1. I hope you enjoyed that today, and I'll see you very soon for another one. Bye for now. Hello, Pal 2. Welcome to your reading. What are you manifesting currently? You chose the yellow flower. Let's see the first card I have for you. And we have Higher Power, Moon Goddess. Wow. And the colors are also quite similar here. There's gold, yellow, orange. Some of you here, you're manifesting empowerment, okay? You're manifesting empowerment on all levels, spiritually, energetically, physically, okay? I have energy here of you manifesting core strength, okay, in your physical. Yellow is associated with the power center chakra, which is confidence. And it connects very much so with the orange there to your sacral chakra. So there is balance. You're manifesting balance also, balance and healing, particularly when it comes to your power center and your sacral chakra area, okay? And we have the Moon Goddess. So this is about feminine energy here, like the feminine, right? The divine feminine. And even this is not specific to the gender. I'm talking about like that energy that we both hold, right? The masculine, the feminine, the balance between those. So I'm focusing more on like the energy of that rather than, you know, the gender here. Though of course I know I'm reading for women, right? And that can definitely be. I'm just pointing that out because there's something here about accepting the feminine side of yourself and allowing that to bloom, okay? And realizing the power in that. Let's take a look. What else here for Pal 2? What they are manifesting currently. You're also manifesting a golden opportunity for yourself. For some of you, this golden opportunity involves being seen, known, being in the public eye, speaking. Being on camera, justice. Woo! Love it. Yep. And I also have strong Scorpio energy coming forward. So some of you may have important Scorpio placements. You don't have to. This can also be a connection to Pluto and Scorpio. And I just hear Pluto energy. Now, I'm not an expert in astrology, all right? So, yeah, I just, you know, I know the basics here and there, but for some reason there's something here with, which I know Justice is Libra energy. So, of course, Libra energy is there too, and the balance and the scales, you know, but there's certainly something here about, you know, a major transformation and this kind of Scorpio energy. So the thing is here, there can be shadow work that's ongoing. There can be shadow work currently occurring, which is manifesting this for you. Shadow work specifically on the feminine, the divine feminine and feminine energy. Or it's simply that that is just the outcome. It's the way the manifestation is showing up. It doesn't mean that you actually was focused on that necessarily. But ultimately, it's like this self-acceptance, like radical self-acceptance even is what I hear. And the Justice energy speaks for itself. You're also manifesting justice. This is a form of justice for you. I do also have energy here of someone who is considering getting a tattoo of some kind, but this is going to be a special one. It is not, yeah. It is not just like a fashion statement. It's going to have a spiritual meaning and be very powerful. I actually see the lower back, the back area, and also protective. I'm seeing also here, pal, too, you're manifesting protection, right? And with the Lovers being here, I see that this is connecting to that sacral chakra energy. And it's not about someone else at this point in the reading. It's about you and loving both sides of yourself. So there's that, you know, the feminine, masculine, the Lovers. But it's representing that rather than this is about love, dating. That's not what I have from this. Yeah, 7 of Emotions. You're manifesting truth and clarity here, okay, and moving away from illusions and the illusion that you lack, right? Also, though, there is a specific situation for some of you drawn to this pile, and I see that it's about someone being exposed. So I am now being drawn to an energy here, like a person. Yeah, this person, they may be, oh, there's the Scorpio energy, thank you. Death, yeah. You're manifesting a rebirth for yourself here. And the Knight of Inspiration, I'm going to clarify who that is, but as I see it, and then we've got 5 of Inspiration, yeah, so it's someone, there was a battle, and then, okay, we had Temperance that was turned over, so, yeah. Someone that tried to throw you off your balance, are we seeing all the cards? Yeah. Someone that threw you off your balance, tried to, I hear like tried to replace you in some way, which is interesting. This could be a connection to that dynamic of, you know, destiny swapping. Absolutely, with the Justice and Death there. And like the twinning energy of the Lovers, it's like someone tried to copy, right? But that's a specific situation. That's moving away from, you know, what I see here as a whole for the collective who chose this pile. But ultimately, you know, you're going to have the battle won. This person may have been a fire sign. They don't have to be Aries, Sagittarius and Leo. But ultimately we know Knight of Inspiration, Knight of Wands and other decks. This is someone who's playing games, and 5 of Inspiration, 5 of Wands, just causing chaos. Because though this is the Temperance, I see this as you being the High Priestess, the High Priest. This is what I see. You're a healer. Okay, let's get you an oracle card to close out the reading. Just do a little breaking up the deck. Okay. 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. Yeah, so pile 2 here, this is my card of like hidden knowledge. You know, the angel Uriel, she's holding a book, she's guarding this book. Though there's a couple of things from this card. I see that this is also you being very much so protected, and I just want to point out with the Justice and Death card here, this is certainly you know, touching back on that shadow work energy, working with, you know, the dark feminine, dark masculine here, and I see that these energies support you and are around you and connected in some way here, okay? And it can be that it's an energy that you've been using to process things, right? With the shadow work, doesn't necessarily mean that you are a devotee or anything like that, but certainly that energy is there, it's very clear. And with it being the 7th chakra, I see that really this is like you manifesting, okay, your protection, yes, but also you're manifesting like a very, very powerful sight, a very powerful sight and seeing. So there's also this increase of your abilities here, pile 2, okay, which in essence correlates with shadow work, working, processing how you've got to this stage, because ultimately it's a rebirth, and with a rebirth we know we come differently. We've grown, we've expanded, we've, you know, I have this energy of like blockbuster, you know, you just explosion. Yeah. Right, that's what I have for you, pile 2. Really powerful reading, powerful energy. Wonderful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon for another one. Bye for now. Hello pile 3, welcome to your reading. You chose the white flower. Let's take a look at the first card I have for you. And you have boundaries, out of bounds, moon. Okay, so this is interesting because what are you manifesting currently, though there's energy here of someone manifesting you, okay? Someone that you are in no contact with, someone that is trying to find you, okay? When you look closer, there's like 3 people, you know, they're walking behind each other, like as if they're marching towards a target, right? So also here, pile 3, you're manifesting getting away from this person, you're manifesting them out of your life, okay? So this is quite a specific energy. Let's see if we go more general, but that is the initial energy that I have there. And also, I just only have coconuts, the energy of coconuts. This could be a scent that you like, you love. You may use coconuts in your cooking. You may use that as a way to cleanse. There's just importance here. And I see like someone cracking a coconut. So, interesting. Queen of Swords, Queen of Voices, Muse of Emotions. Yeah, Yeah, there's some karmic energy here. Oh, candle. Okay, pile 3, I feel like someone really wants to get your attention, and it's this person, this energy I picked up at the beginning of the reading, okay? This person, they have narcissistic energy, narcissistic, toxic energy, okay? As I say, there's a karmic energy, so the thing is, this is interference, all right? Because we're looking at what you are manifesting currently, though this person is very much so present in your energy. So the thing is here, I see that you can be planning and thinking about what your next move is, with Queen of Voices being there, Queen of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. You don't have to be those signs, but it's this embodiment of boundaries, right? As we've seen, boundaries being strict, moving accordingly. Also, I hear moving in silence and cutting off your emotions, with Muse of Emotions being there, which I'm seeing that is what you're manifesting. You're manifesting getting away from this energy that is intent on trying to remain in your energy and in your life in some way, shape or form, okay? And the world cosmos, this is that kind of karmic karma energy at play here. So I need to see a bit more. Well, yeah. Yeah, the Hermit, Virgo energy, 4 and 5 of Emotions. So it's past energy. You know, you already moved, you already ended it, you already cut this person off. You're manifesting moving forward and working on yourself, your career, your money, your finances. That can be what's taking a bit of time, but it's speeding up. Look, with Muse of Inspiration, there's something here that you're manifesting a quicker moving forward. You won't be in this Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Materials for much longer, okay? And you'll be able to move out of this Hierophant. Oh, my apologies, I said Hermit energy, but it's the Hierophant. But ultimately, I get Hermit energy from this. There's something about going invisible, right? As I say, moving in silence, being on the low, invisibility. You know, you may be doing invisibility working at this moment, right? Those of you that are using that type of energy to protect yourself. And ultimately, it's speaking about protection as well, right? Both of the people on here are covered. She's covered on the 5 of Emotions. So cloaking, right? And trying to protect what you have, which ultimately I'm seeing you being able to do, okay? So let's see what else here for what you're currently manifesting, pile 3. Okay, let's see if we can get a bit more on you now that we've seen that energy. So you are also manifesting healing here, okay? I hear that you've changed your family tree, you've changed your family pattern. There's something here that you broke, and I hear like the spell broke, right? And it doesn't have to be in terms of, you know, when you think of spell, okay, you know, herbs, candles, all of that. That's not only what I'm referring to, but it's like that generational spell, right? Yes, generational curse, but I'm hearing it as that. It's almost as though the spell has been broken, and also what you may have been under with this energy. Like it may have did feel like that, because getting over the emotional sense, like how did I still have so much emotion? But no, Muse of Emotions is completion of that, and moving on, detaching, letting it go. So yeah, see, the Emperor. You're taking back control. You're manifesting taking back control of your life, your emotions, your power. And you're manifesting winning here. You're manifesting a victory for yourself, pile 3. It's going to be at the point where, you know, you won't be able to be manipulated again, ever. People will not be able to play on your emotions, play with your emotions, manipulate you through their emotions. Because there's something here about, you know, of course, you having high empathy, being highly sensitive, right, highly intuitive, but ultimately that spell that's been broken when it comes to family patterns, family lineage, relationship patterns, that codependency. When you feel okay, then I'll feel okay, because I'll feel like I'm able to help you, I'm able to love you, because that's what love is. But there's something here that you broke the spell of that, because that's only working when the person is doing it for you too. But that's not what happened here, not with this energy. This energy is just a taker. And for some, yeah, they're not happy about you moving on, moving and getting empowered. No, they don't like it. That's why they're trying to search for you. It's like, yeah, look, financial constraints. And it can be why, right? It's like this person is present in your energy. Somehow there can still be those ties in the physical reality as well as the energetic and spiritual. Like literally, it can be you're in a house together, right? You share a car, or you invested in something together, and you're trying to now, you know, get away from this. So you will have legal victory here. There's legal energy. There will be legal victory. You know, I'm not going to go too much into it because I'm not really doing legal readings. You know, it can be tricky to read on that kind of thing, but ultimately that's what I see here. And you're going to get, look, steadily, slowly, surely, steadily, you will get out. You will have the means. Okay, Knight of Materials, yes, Knight of Pentacles, we know it's the slower moving, but it's still movement, right? It's more than the Page of Pentacles. And then it's speeding up somehow here, and this is that manifestation energy. I'm going to get you one more card, pile 3. So you're manifesting your finances improving as well, and they are going to. So let's see what else to wrap up the reading. Yeah, and you will be given what you're owed. The thing is here, the financial constraints energy is what I see connecting to that that we saw at the beginning of the reading. It's almost as though they're actually in debt to you, like they owe you, and it can be literal, like they actually owe you money, right? As in the sense of, yeah, a credit card or a debit card, whatever they had access to somehow. Okay, so you're gonna get reimbursed. Oh, interesting. I had this card twice now. There's a strengthening, and on the bottom of the deck, Angel of Strength. Wow. Yeah. There's a strengthening here in your like belief system, and also like belief in yourself, your values, like, and also when it comes to spirituality, like spiritual aspects and the energetic aspects, there's something that is strengthening here for you. I hear the proof is in the pudding, so there's something about proof that actually works. So either this can have been a specific working, a ritual, a prayer, whichever way, right, that you do your manifestation. Some of you, it can be with fire, right, the element of fire here. And certain deities, gods, goddesses, all of that. The proof is in the pudding. You're actually going to get proof, like, oh, that works. So you are using some hidden secret knowledge, right? But this can be secret knowledge which really is only being revealed to you. This is something via the form of a download. It may not be in an actual book, right, that you can go and find on a shelf and lots of people have access to it. No, this is something specific to you. That's what I have for you, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you very soon for another one. Bye for now. Hello pile 4, welcome to your reading. What are you manifesting currently? You chose the purple flower. Let's see the card I have for you already. And we have Ring Around the Moon, Protection. Okay. Well, the card speaks for itself right away. There's energy of you manifesting protection for yourself. Okay. Wow. Been a similar theme throughout all readings today. Must be something going on transitory or something like that. Maybe those of you that are knowledgeable with astrology, you can share with us in the comments if there's a particular transit happening, because it just seems like there's this like turning around and people receiving like what belongs to them, regards to where they've took, they've siphoned, they've used, and there's this kind of living through others to get what they want, and there's just like a complete turnaround and this sense of taking back power and empowerment and temperance. So you're manifesting healing here, okay? Healing and balance, restoration, calm, peace. Lotuses can be significant. Oh, okay. Seven of Materials, 10 of Inspiration, 2 of Voices. Yeah. You're manifesting. Well, I hear the soft life, because there's something here about blocking burdens, right, with 2 of Voices being there, and stop taking on other people's like energy, burdens, responsibilities. And I see that this is to do with you leveling up, but particularly regards to finances here, right? With 7 of Materials, because there's something that was draining you. And what was draining you was affecting your material living. You notice like things are going down, like I'm depleted energetically, and then I'm seeing like my money and my material world is depleting. So there is cutting off here, right? There's blocking, yes. Blocking certain people, energies, even mindset I hear, right? There's a change of mindset. So you're manifesting a new mindset for yourself. This can be a money mindset, it doesn't have to be. But as a byproduct, that will be having an effect of manifesting more money for you, and stability and security with protection coming up. So ultimately, it's protecting your energy, particularly in the physical realm, right? The day-to-day, the people you deal with. And there is going to be some documentation regarding this protection, right? This 2 of Voices. So some of you here, there can be a situation that you're manifesting to bring some kind of justice for you. Like you're protecting your rights. exercising your rights in some way, and offloading the burden and offloading others' burdens that they've put on you, right? Which, yeah, all readings have had a very similar energy. Boundaries. Okay, let's see. Also, I hear manifesting a different outcome. So for some of you, there may have been a decision made, particularly when it comes to certain documentation and a certain situation that you were expecting justice with. Something could have been made and there's a decision being retracted. It's being switched, it's being changed with two voices being there. And for others, it's pushing through this kind of stalemate, like, okay, no decision's been made. So ultimately, you know, there's a manifesting happening with that, right? And it going in your favor, working in your favor. Yeah, a situation that was stuck for a long time here in some cases. Ace of Voices, that's the truth. There's that legal energy as well, and that yes, it's turning in your favor. And there's like, for somewhere the decision was made, it was stuck at stalemate, right? Not moving. It is going to be moving suddenly. And look, Six of Materials. I see this card as being, you know, representative of the universe, bringing you financial abundance here, right? Financial opportunity, but also in the physical realm, okay? Because it's material. This is the earth energy. This is the earth realm. So I'm seeing you receiving new contracts here. So you're manifesting new contracts, new work opportunities, new investments. And look, it's going to put you at the top with the Emperor energy, and back in control, back in the driving seat, and back on top. I mean, it really is that. So back on top financially speaking, yes. And out of the stuck, stagnant energy and the Two of Swords, Two of Voices energy. I do see, you know, the Emperor as a judge here. So there is a legal situation, and particularly this judge. There's something about being favored, favorable. Okay, the judge making a favorable decision in your, yes, Queen of Pentacles. Muse of Voices, Six of Voices. So you're manifesting also freedom and moving forward here, and moving away from any drama. And that's what this can also be with the protection. It's like you're moving, right? And you're gonna get moving, particularly, you know, your energy being unstuck, right? But also in the physical realm, there is a moving home, moving workplace. And you're manifesting that, and for that to occur in the safest way for you, right? Muse of Voices. And you're very close to achieving that and completing it. Now let's get you some oracle cards, powerful. And also there is manifesting of travel here with Six of Voices, Six of Swords being there. There is energy of a dream trip, a dream, travel and holiday coming up for you, okay? And 6 is significant. Strength. Oh, okay, that's a lot. Oh, but I am going to take these 3. Envy, deceit. Yeah, look, someone stole. Someone was stealing, tried to make something out that it wasn't. And look, with the envy card being there, because they envy your strength, they envy your confidence, your glow, your light, your gifts, how you're able to make money, how you're able to make things happen and have abundance. Someone was after your abundance, and you've been protecting yourself from this energy. It can be more than one person, it doesn't have to be. And look, strategy. You're manifesting your strategy, your plan. And there's the coins, money, right? And also it's about truth, you know, truth coming out. Muse of voices, ace of voices, muse of voices. I said the same thing twice. So something is going to be twice, which can be that two of swords, right? The two of voices. There was a decision made, it's being retracted, and it's being looked at again. Okay, and this strategy card is also telling me that there are plans being drawn up, like regards to property, home. This is documentation, this is rights, can also be inheritance involved here. But certainly it's like money. There's, you know, with the deceit card, he's holding these coins that are coming out. And look, there's a candle in the background, so some of you may have been doing candle work for protection. Look. The thing is here, the energies that are kind of creating that resistance in your life, it's not going to do anything. You're still manifesting your cornucopia, your abundance. You're manifesting your Queen of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. You're the Emperor. You can't be stopped. You can't be stopped. And 11, 111 can be significant. And you have 20, 21, 25. These can be dates. Yeah. See, there's you. Magician and the Mirror, Master Manifester. The Magician energy. Returning all of that back with interest is what I hear. They should have not messed with you. Should have left you alone. And either way, Pal Thor, you're getting yours. Okay, it's very clear here. And I just heard that some of you are getting that car, okay? Which connects to that Six of Swords, because it's like you're gonna have, you know, movement and freedom. Like there's something about, you know, you had that kind of restricted as well, so a car is quite important here. It's just, it's gonna symbolize that sign of independence for you in some way, and symbolize the start of that Queen of Pentacles. You know, we don't have to take gender into account, the king queen here, because you're gaining back, right? That strategy energy, you're gaining back what was lost here, what was unjust regards to finances, and something that set you back to where you thought, well, I'm never getting that. I'm in Hanged Muse, I'm in the Hanged Man energy here now for like a while. Some of you dug yourself out of a hole here, like, you know, with 10 of Wands being there, like, wow. I'm not surprised the Angel of Strength came out. And yeah, the Garden and the Gate. Your life is going to look very different, and it's going to be very beautiful. It already is, but with the cornucopia, the Garden and the Gate, yeah, you're manifesting a beautiful life for yourself. I had this come up in a recent reading, Pinterest life, you know, like Pinterest life, you know, when you can just put all the beautiful pieces together. You pick and choose how you want your home, you know, the travel you want to go on, like how you want to do your wardrobe, you know, hobbies and crafts, how to make beautiful things. And this is you, Pal 4. You know how to make things beautiful. You are a beautiful person, right, inside and out. And this is why this can happen. Like, this does happen, but it's not going to stop you at all. Okay, that was your reading. I loved all the readings today. Wow. Thank you for watching, as always, and with much gratitude. And I will see you guys soon for another one. Bye for now.